Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Vevor tool review. A couple of weeks ago I did a review on a rotating table for the mill. I was quite impressed with it. It does, however, need a 4-jaw chuck to go with it. So I've asked Vevor to send me a 4-jaw independent chuck, which they have done. It's a 125mm 5-inch chuck. I'm going to do a review on that, see what sort of quality it is. I want to make one or two things perfectly clear before we start. I don't work for Vevor. Vevor don't pay me to do this review. What I do get is to keep the chuck after the review's done, which is ideal for me. What you're going to get here is an honest, true review. There's no fairy tales, no bullshit. What you see is exactly the way it is. Anyway, that's enough talk. Let's get on and see exactly what the chuck's like. Right, this is a little 4-jaw chuck. Nicely packaged. I've come to expect good packaging from Vevor. They do take a little bit of care. That's a chuck there. First impressions are it's quite good. Covered in some sort of wax or grease. 3000 RPM maximum speed. It's a cast iron chuck. Be steel jaws but cast iron chuck. 125mm. That's exactly what it is. Quite a handy thing because when I put the chuck away in the cupboard I can leave it in there. Right, chuck key with one of those annoying springs on. I don't want that, I'll take it off. It's to stop you leaving the chuck key in the chuck, that's what it's for. And some mountain bolts. Right, we'll use that as a pedestal or a table. I've removed the spring, but that's me. You don't have to remove the spring. It's entirely up to you what you do. So if the jaws are numbered, they don't need to be. I don't think they are. The jaws are obviously reversible. Put them in the other way around for gripping small and large parts. Feels nice. There's a little bit of play in it, but nothing out of the ordinary. They're ground, hardened as well. Quite nicely finished off. There's no nasty rags on them. That is on there though. That needs a little bit of time spending, just a little file, just to knock the rags off and make a big difference. I quite enjoy finishing off stuff like this, just like deburring. Gives it a little personal touch. Yeah, the jaws are definitely not numbered, so they're going anywhere. Then the mountain holes on the back, 8mm holes, and you supply some 8mm cap heads. I may have dropped a bit of a bollock here because I was really wanting a front mountain chuck, or front bolt chuck. That's the table it's going on to. It's a nice size to go on there. Now I could make an adapter plate to fit the chuck and put some T-bolts in there, but I also could drill right through there, countersink on there and put Allen bolts straight into the T-slots, and I think that's what I'll do, but that's something for later on, not something for now. All we're interested in is the quality of the chuck. And quite honestly, it's fairly decent. I don't see how I can knock it down. I'll put it on a surface plate and we'll do some measurements and see how true and square things are. But it's all being nicely ground and nicely finished off. clean some of the protective grease off it, or protective wax, whatever it is. See, it's nicely finished off, but it wants a little bit of time spending on those. Faces obviously feel flat, as you'd expect. Right, so basically the two faces are parallel. There isn't a great lot I can do really to test this other than look at it and assess the quality of it, and to tell you the truth, I'm quite impressed. And obviously that face there is going to be the same as the other side. And that's the mounting face there. That's like a recess you can mount, use a recess to mount it. But I think I'll just drill those straight through and bolt it straight onto my little rotary table. I don't see what harm it can do. It's not going to be spun at high RPM, it's just going to go on there, it's not going to go onto a machine tool. I'll make a decision on that later on. So you can put the jaws in either way. You can match them and mess them up so to hold whatever you're going to hold in it. So they're all within. That's the rogue one, that's down a little bit, but it doesn't make a great lot of difference really for what it's going to be used for. To measure the thickness of the jaws, 16mm dead, 16mm dead, because they're all grown on the same machine, they've got to be the same size. Yeah, absolutely spot on. Quite a big through hole there, that'll be at least 25mm. In fact, I'll measure it, have a make sure. 30mm through there. And I think that would be a really nice addition. Really nice. I've used this rotary table a couple of times and I'm very impressed with it. It just does what it's supposed to do, and the milling vices I did, I'm using them all the time. Right, it's time for the same old question. Would I buy this chuck to go on one of my machines? Absolutely, I think it's good value for money. For 40 quid, you can't really go wrong. There's a link in the description box to the chuck this size, and there's also a bigger one and a couple of smaller ones. There's also a discount code there. Put my discount code in, you get even more money off. So basically it's a win-win situation. Anyway, thanks for watching.